Hey guys, if you're watching this video, that means you're interested in selecting this assignment option number one, community first village assignment. And this is really meaningful assignment. Now, in East Austin, there is a place called Community First Village. This is a communal project where we have architects and community volunteers and contractors come together and created a village for people who are homeless. They have communal theater, communal kitchen, communal bathrooms, and they built a micro homes and tiny homes around these communal spaces where they can come and have a restart of their life. Because we learned 1 and 2 point perspective, I thought that this will be a great opportunity to put your knowledge into something that will be more meaningful. Now, we are not going to be able to submit our designs to them because all people who submit their designs are usually professional architects and professional contractors. But I think by having this kind of practice will activate that you need to be more attentive of what is going on around our city. And so I want to first introduce what Community First Village is like. And I have linked their promotional video on the title on your Schoology so that you can go and check out this short 5-minute video. But let's go ahead and focus on what our assignments requirements are. So you're going to design 200 square feet micro home. And what does it mean by micro home? Micro home is less than 200 square feet home that doesn't necessarily have a kitchen or bathroom. It's a simple living space for you to sleep and have your private area. Now, for this assignment, let me go to the next slide here. Okay. It's always nice to sort of see what other architects have built in this community, and I want to sort of show you this building first. This was actually 3D printed cemented house, and you can see here this person designed a overhanging roof line so that this person can stay and rest in a shade. Inside of the house is very bright and has a lot of greeneries and a lot of comforting cushions and things like that. It seems like this architect really thought about the person who he is designing for. Just off of looking at this, we can already tell this is maybe more feminine touch. Maybe this was designed for a lady instead of a guy. Now let's take a look at the other house. This is another example of a micro home from First Community. And I particularly like this because there was an outdoor sitting area incorporated into a house. So inside it's pretty basic. We have built-in TV console and a closet space, desk, and sitting area and double-sized bed, it seems like. It's very homey. Definitely. But if you take a look at outside here, we have a outdoor sitting area where they are really comfortable being outside. And then they're really finding that bridge point where they're not just home, but they're able to spend time outside. And this is not part of the first community home. I wish it was, but I personally like this simple contemporary design of the house, so I decided to incorporate it in there. Just because you have more of a traditional design for first community doesn't mean that you cannot explore more of a modern approach for these. You're the one who's designing this, so you have the capability to extend your creativity to the furthest that you want to take it. However, what I would like to ask you is think about a person that you're designing this house for. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the requirement. For this assignment, you have to have following things included. You are going to give me one exterior design of a house on regular 8.5 by 11 print paper and one regular paper, right? Interior space using 2 point. So basically, you're giving me two different drawings. One interior using 1 point perspective on a print paper, one exterior using 2 point perspective on a paper. Your interior and exterior must include following structural elements: one exterior door, at least two windows, at least five electrical outlets, one major light source, usually ceiling light, and three light switches. For your interior space, you must include following furniture: at least double-sized bed, nightstand, dresser, sofa, TV console, desk, and a dresser. These are the basic things that needs to be incorporated for them to consider this as a home, right? Um, I want you to sort of research all of these today, and I'll walk you through that as well. So, again, I just want to emphasize you are going to get two major grades: one, interior space using 1 point perspective; another major grade of an exterior space using 2 point perspective. And all these are going to be due September 11th if you're A day and September 14th if you're B day. Now, these are the grading criteria. We are going to grade heavily on originality and uniqueness and creativity. That's going to be, let's see, 20% of your grade. And execution of elements of art and principles of designs are going to be 30%. Craftsmanship, this is very important, guys. Make sure your papers are clean, no defected folds or rips, or all the guidelines are being erased, right? Those are going to be 20%. Requirements and following directions. I'm going to really see if you have incorporated the structural and furniture requirement that we are asking you for this assignment, and that's going to be 30%. So for today, what are you going to do? Let's go to Schoology first. Under today's folder, okay, you're going to read this. This is just capturing what we just talked about. I want you to go ahead and complete option number 1, first community village project board PDF file using Kami. And I also want you to complete project proposal quiz, which is going to also work as your daily attendance. Now, where do you find your option number 1, project board PDF? If you go all the way down, there is an attachment, and go ahead and open this up. Okay, actually I opened this using PDF, but I want you to open it with Kami, and it's going to look like this. So let me walk you through as to what to do on this worksheet. Okay, there are a total of 7 questions for you to answer. Make sure you put your name, period, and date, of course. All right, I want you to just simply answer number 1. This is very easy, yes or no question. Number 2, I want you to sort of briefly talk about your client. Yes, we are having imaginary client, but I want you to sort of think about who you're designing this micro home for. Tell me a little bit about your client. You know, is he a veteran who might be a handicap? In that case, how would you design a house that will fit his needs? Is this a house for a lady? Is this house for a gentleman? Is this house for a teenager? We don't know. You never know. So sort of decide on who you want your client to be, and that the client's needs are going to change your design of the house. Number 3, select all required structural element. So check off, okay, what is required. Number 4, select all furniture is required that you must include. Of course, it's very easy. Just check off that you are needing to incorporate. Number 5, Google search furniture you would like to include in your drawing. Insert your findings here. It's always very difficult to start off from scratch. Okay, if I have to design a chair, it's going to be very difficult. But if I looked at five different chairs and if I have to draw one chair afterward, it's going to be easier. So this is more like a research section. I want you to sort of research, I don't know, three different TV consoles or maybe three different types of sofa, and you can go to different furniture websites and select the ones that you think your client will like and then paste those pictures here. It can overlap, but try to incorporate as many furniture images here in this box. And number six, Google search and paste three exterior photos and three interior photos of a micro home you like. Like I said, it's always nice to understand and see different examples before you do your own drawing. So I want you to go ahead and search three different micro homes that you liked after Google searching, copy and paste it here, and three different images of an interior space of a micro home and copy and paste here. After researching your furnitures, after researching your micro home design, you should have a pretty good estimate as to what your own house is going to look like. And on question number two, you are going to start designing the initial sketch of your micro home. I want you to go ahead and do a quick sketch of an interior space and quick sketch of an exterior space. We're not looking for a perfection. We are looking for quick sketches, of rough sketches. Okay. So do not spend more than 20 minutes for both sketches here. We're just trying to grasp your idea. Now, after you're done with this worksheet, of course, attach it and submit it. And if you go back to our homepage here on today's folder, there's a project proposal quiz and daily attendance that we want you to complete. Now, I sort of talked about a lot of different things, but don't make it overcomplicated. We have learned how to draw an interior space using one point perspective already in the previous package. We have learned how to draw an exterior building using 2 point perspective already previously. So use what you have learned and design around it. All right. I hope that you choose this assignment because I believe this is for a good cause. And I hope that you also enjoy what you do today. All right. We'll see you guys later.